Hello everybody, welcome to this tutorial on how to write a cover letter for a teacher job. In just 5 minutes time you will get hands-on information on writing a cover letter for a teaching position. I'll be writing this letter in around 4 minutes and guide you through the writing process, step by step. I will comment on each section with the do's and don'ts. You can use the example for writing your own version. And it can be used for various job positions, such as elementary teacher, preschool teacher, high school teacher, or assistant teacher. Now before we get started, let's walk through the basic essentials for writing a cover letter. First off, use a business letter format. I will show you in a second what that looks like. In addition, use a suitable font and font size. Times New Roman, Arial, or Calibri with a size between 10 to 12 are most suitable. Secondly, identify the recruiter, school or university. Make sure to include a name to whom you address it to. Search on LinkedIn or consider calling the organization. Last mentioned also proves that you are really interested and motivated to get the job. Thirdly, emphasize on academic and extracurricular experience. If you have limited teaching experience, try to include non-teaching work or volunteer experience that involves working with, for example, children. Fourthly, use your cover letter to highlight experience and accomplishments, but make sure to tie your work history and achievements to the job description. Remember, your cover letter is a supplement to your resume. Do not recreate it. At last, offer value in the cover letter ending. Briefly summarize the core message and politely initiate an interview. And don't forget to proofread and do a spelling check before you send it over. Now, to be considered for teaching jobs, you need a cover letter that makes the grade. Your letter should demonstrate that you are qualified. Let me show you how it's done. We first address the formal requirements. Start with your contact information, followed by the date of application and school information. Next in line is the salutation. You can use various forms such as Dear Miss Brown, Dear Principal Brown, or even Greetings Miss Brown. But avoid impersonal variants as To whom it may concern or Dear Public Schools Administrator. It is your job to find out to whom you are writing. And if you cannot find it on LinkedIn, then call the institution to show interest and motivation. Next, the body text can be separated into 4 paragraphs: the introduction, motivation, match, and conclusion. Now for the introduction or opening, there is no single best way to start a cover letter, but there are some parts you better include. For instance, showing your interest and where or from whom you heard about the vacancy. These are of interest to recruiters, and it also leaves the impression that you care about this opportunity. In the second part, you give a comprehensive introduction, followed by your motivation for the teacher job. Thoroughly study the job description and make up a coherent summary so that it becomes clear that you did your research and are in fact informed and motivated. Furthermore, if you know something about the school or about a recent event, you could mention it. The key here is to convince the reader that you specifically choose a job at their educational institution. Part 3 of the cover letter is all about matching your profile to the competencies. Drag your reader's attention with a comprehensive summary of your work experience, educational background, and/or extracurricular activities. An effective way to draw attention is to use numbers to quantify achievements. By doing so, you prove your skills rather than just summarize them without any context. Avoid listing your accomplishments, because the reader already found this information in the resume. Remember, your cover letter is a supplement to your CV. Now for the conclusion, there are many ways to close the cover letter. However, you definitely need to address the following. Refer to the attached resume for more information, but also politely request an interview. Make sure that your tone of voice is not demanding. Also, add a succinct summary of what you want to discuss in this interview. Be precise and mention the core of your cover letter in 1 sentence. Thoroughly reviewing a resume and cover letter takes time. Make sure to thank the reader for taking the time. At last, you can end your cover letter with best regards or sincerely. Alright, those are the broad strokes of writing a cover letter for a teacher job. Now for the last part of this video, I want to emphasize on using a clear and well organized template that matches your resume. so you can have the confidence that these will land you interviews. As you can see, on this page we inserted an example of a modern template pack. These are great picks for professionals, because it has an authoritative look and feel. If you are interested and want to download a package, via the link in the description you will be redirected to the website where you can find an overview of modern templates. Now if you want to see more cover letter examples, then check out my channel. Now thank you for watching this video, and if your cover letter skills can use some extra help, leave a comment down below and I will respond as soon as possible. If you have other questions, let me know as well. If this video was helpful to you, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated and helps me to make more content. Thanks again and see you next time. Bye.